Evening, everyone. Back at it again with Thousand Year Door. This has been a pretty nice playthrough. Like, I know I've been kind of complaining about it being a bit of a slog, but you know, I've been making my boyfriend play the first Paper Mario, and it's like that also has a pretty sloggy moment. It's like a sloggy beginning, but it isn't as noticeable because the game itself is kind of like it works with, like, it's so slow, but you don't really notice it because you're just kind of going with the flow. This game, it's like I want to get to the fun parts already because the fun parts in this game are so much more fun than what's in the original game, and that makes the slow parts more noticeable. Oh, okay, we're back to Shadow Sirens. Wee hee hee, time to go to work, lovelies. Vivian, you understand what we gotta do, yes? A, find that Mario guy, and B, steal the map to the Crystal Stars, right? Oh, once more, thank God we're not this Mario guy, otherwise we'd be in trouble, wouldn't we? We could just do it with Mario and his friends, can't we? Or is that bad? Oh, bad things happen all the time, Vivian, but you're right about our goals. If my information is correct, Mario should be coming down this road quite soon. We must ambush him here and get that map. What's this now? Vivian, what's that you're fawning over there? Oh, what, you mean this? I found it near the tree over there a while back. Isn't it a gorgeous necklace? It was so lovely I just had to pick it up, heart emoji. Vivian, for shame. Picking up someone's scraps? Disgusting. Greedy. But enough about that. Vivian, my dear pack rat. Bring out the sketch of that Mario guy you got from Grotus. Weehee. What? I don't have that. You said it was way too important, so you took it. You should have it. Don't be ridiculous. I don't have that thing. You were in charge of it. You a wretched little worm, blaming me for something you probably screwed up. But I... Guh. Oh, what is it, Marilyn? Huh? What's that? A mustachioed fellow? This is no time for such nonsense, you great oaf. Save your games for later. Now, where was I? You, Vivian, don't tell me you just lost our precious sketch. But listen, look, it's not my fault. I never had the sketch. Silence, you ditz! Such impudence. How dare you talk back to me like some rebellious child? It's clear to me that the only rationale your type understands is force. For your punishment, I'll be taking that necklace you just found. Yes, so sorry. But, Beldam... Oh, you're horrid. No wonder everyone's favorite chapter in this game is the one where you do straight battles in a row over and over. Super Paper Mario will forever be the last true Paper Mario game. I don't take ice cold takes here, sorry. What am I to do? Guh? What is it, Mr. Mustache? Leave us! Scram! Right now! I have no business with you! I was joking around. I don't take ice cold jokes either. They better be very haha funny or I'm not gonna bother with you. Oh, I gotta tattle this thing. Oh fuck! So many times I just fuck it up. And I fuck up the super guard too. Fantastic. Off to a great start. Oh, the tree's gonna fall on him. It didn't do anything. That's a clip. A rock-headed jerk with spikes in his noggin. What a rocker! That's a hard head. That hard head is a major pain. Fire doesn't hurt it, but other types of items are pretty effective usually. If nothing seems to work on it, you can always just run. Go and get the super guard. It's fine. Do I really need to get the stylishes anymore? I can't believe you ice flowered me, man. I goomba'd that one up. I guess that is a pretty haha funny joke. Fuck! Did I do a regular guard? That's a pale piranha. You know about these guys, the famous piranha plants. This colorless subspecies is adapted to boggy woods. Oh, the wonders of nature. If you try to jump on them, they'll totally chomp on you. Okay, time to heal. I had no idea Super Guard existed, and I played through this game 3 times in my life. I forget where you actually learn about it, honestly. But I do try to do it often, as you can see. And you can see it pays off so well. I'm not gonna claim I can do it consistently before like a long time ago. I was never that great at super guarding, honestly. But if you ever knew me in real life, you know I'm really bad at timing anything. What is that, the mega attack? Oh, fuck. That goes so fast. Sucks to be that guy. Okay, I can't do anything with her. Oh, did not get the super guard again. I'll get the super guard more consistently soon, hopefully. I'm not doing Danger Mario, so I don't need it that bad. But I'm probably gonna be at 10 HP for a long time. Until I get a happy heart badge anyway, or general heart badge. Oh, I can't use that, so let's get rid. Let's make some item space. I only have one. Oh, because I cooked the other mushroom. That's fine. Let's use a mushroom. I wanted to cook more, and I just didn't get around to it. Got it. Oh my god, I need coops for this. I just don't want to keep coops out for a little while here. Got it. Didn't get it that time though. You know what? Let's heal again. I'm gonna use Sweet Treat a lot. I mean, might as well. So something I completely forgot about the first Paper Mario is that when you use the star powers, you don't have to do this little mini game. It's one and done. And that's definitely how I prefer it. I hate having to break the pace of battle with these stupid little mini games. But I guess in that case, I wouldn't even have to use these things. Like, no one's forcing me to use them, but I have to bitch. You can't count. He turns 4.5 times and you press A. That's how you get the second stylish. But yeah, it is nice how there's a lot of deep mechanics with this game, though. Another place where the joy dies. There, can you see it? That big tree. Are you playing Danger Mario? No, I'm not doing any kind of challenge. That's what I was telling you about. That's where the Punies live. That's home. Well, of course, it's not just us in the tree. Lots of Jabbies and Piters, too. Well, anyway, Mario, follow me. That pipe is custom made for him. I shouldn't have picked that up. Whatever. It's not like I need money that bad. Some people said I should have done Danger Mario, but I'm not that interested. I just want to play the game. I like how your character does that gasp face. Thank you. It took 1 million hours in MS Paint to make all these sprites. I showed off the textures last time, so I think everyone who was here knows about it. Oh no, what's the matter? Well, take a look. This door wasn't here before. Someone just installed it. And I can't open it. I thought I could finally save everyone. I'm a fool. Hey, don't take it so hard. It does look sturdy, though. What do we do now? Um. Got it. It's gonna scurry off like that. Isn't there something back here? Or am I thinking of Ocarina of Time? Oh, cool. The Great Booger Tree. Alright, cool. I got an FP Plus badge. That's great. No badges. What can I take off? Take that off. Take that off. FP Plus. Awesome. I don't need those other things right now. So like I said, I like to get BP, and then when I use the FP Plus or HP Plus as badges, I can like remove them whenever I want. So it's kind of like a versatile thing. It gives me the option to have more FP if I need it. Which I don't really need right now. Wait, which way did he go? Alright, I think he went to Flurry's house. Was I supposed to see him? What is it, Mr. Mustache? Leave us. Scram right now. I have no business with you. Did he go the other way? Did I miss him? I might have missed him. Yeah, we have to go to the bogey tree. The booger tree. The bigot tree. Didn't mean to run into that. Wait, what the fuck is that rock? I don't think this is gonna do any damage. I pressed it too late. And now my star power's full. No, it's not full. It should have been full. Fuck! Oh, I tried. Got it. Oh man, I need to use a power smash for that. That's annoying. Ooh, the tree's gonna fall on him. I love that. Oh, he's electrified for no reason. Ooh, got it. Oh, that destroyed him. Cool. It only had 1 HP left. I didn't even notice. Oh yeah, because it got hit by the tree and then it got hit by Koops. Wait, where the fuck did it go? Stupid thing. Time to cure more FP. Oop, there it is. Okay, on second thought, I might just remove the FP Plus badge because I really don't need it right now. I thought I might. It's like, no, that's excessive. Now I kind of wish I got the BP Plus badge instead. Just kind of though. Not BP Plus badge, I mean BP upgrade. Is Flower Saver better? Probably. I don't know. I don't think I've ever used it. But then again, I haven't played this game in a long time, so. I have Mega Rush P. I can use Danger Partner. This stupid little thing didn't tell me which way he went. Or did he go on top of the tree? Oh god, I don't remember. How about a cool place? A cool looking place. I kind of get stuck to this game. Did you miss an item? No. I don't think I missed an item. Oh no, that was the end coupon. I don't have any space for it though. I got it earlier. It's a good thing it respawns. Like there's no reason for it to respawn, but I mean I'm glad it does. I can't believe they used that sound effect. Nintendo usually doesn't use stock sound effects, so well no. I've been seeing like here and there use stock sound effects. Quake hammer. That's gonna be useful here actually. It takes two. Okay, happy heart. There you go. Oh, I don't need power bounce honestly. I'm not gonna use power bounce right now. Yeah, I don't know why they bother to end coupons when everything is so cheap on here anyway. I think the only RPG I've ever had trouble with ends was Earthbound. If Ray is a shroom in the Mario universe, does that make him a shrew man? I don't get it. Shrewman? Oh, like human? Shrewman? Like shroom human? I guess that makes sense. Raylan's a Shrewman. It's like the Truman Show. The Truman Show. Need you out. This way I'm supposed to be going? I don't think this is where Punio went. Like Punio's like, follow me. Maybe he climbed the tree and I just completely missed it. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to go this way yet. Or rather, I'm not supposed to meet Flurry yet. It won't budge. Okay. Call me crazy, but I think this place is totally deserted. Should we go back or what? What does Coop say? Hey, I don't think anyone's home. It's too quiet. Maybe we should take off. I love when games make it so like they make it obvious you're not supposed to be in a place. Especially so idiots like me don't get completely lost. You gotta jump in the background places because for some reason that makes you go faster. I don't know why Mario has to be so slow in the background. Does the chicken nugget clouds not come back? Guess not. That's annoying. I gotta come back for him then. Bring Coops out just in case. What the fuck? That was there? Power down, defense up. Why would you use that? Like, is getting knocked out in a very easy thing to happen on this game? Like, I don't think you... I can't think of a reason you would use higher defense. It's not like the game's that hard. It's kind of tedious at times. Oh, he's up here. God. Long ago, the puny outer told me about a secret entrance somewhere around here. We can get in through there. I'm completely sure of it. Problem is, I doubt finding it's going to be easy. I mean, it won't be labeled secret entrance. What should we do? Isn't it actually labeled secret entrance too? Not to be a warrior, but how in the heck can we find somebody's secret entrance? That sounds sexual. Well, it's hidden by this invisible thingy. We need to find and remove the thingy. Boy, but removing a normal thingy sounds tough enough, let alone an invisible one. I want to see a Muppet version of the punies. Imagine if I made them all dactyls. Oh, I got it. Flurry. Surely Madame Flurry's powers can help us. Flurry is a refined and dignified lady who lives in these woods. The elder says she's a wind spirit who can wield the powers of the air with ease. You see where I'm going with this, right? She can use wind power to blow the thingy away. Well, it won't hurt to try. Flurry lives in the deepest corner of the woods, so let's head back in the direction we came from. Now we go this way. God, do I feel stupid. Now we go to Flurry, right? And then after that we go to Beldam. Ah, those woods are the most wonderful in all the world. Yes, indeed. Building a house where there's just the finest idea I ever did have. Oh my, yes. The puny should have been Rawlings. That's true. This place is so different from the bright flash bulbs of the world I'm used to. Such peace. This negative image of the real world stews my body and soul. But what's even better is that I, Madame Flurry, grow ever more lovely here. Plus, those squishy, adorable little punies that live in the tree are so nice to me. But I suppose if I stay here too long, I'll begin to crave hustle and bustle before long. Oh my, it's happening even as I speak. Already I feel the need for drama. That moment of exhilaration when the spotlight shines down on the stage on me. Surely I was born to be an actress for the ages. You know, she could have been a Birdo, honestly. Flurry should have been Freight. No way. But then again, he is supposed to be like a forest spirit. It's settled then. I shall rise again, but before I make my stage comeback, I simply must whip my body and mind into shape. I'll just have to put on some makeup and make my beauty even more beautiful. Wait a moment. No! It's gone! Gone, I tell you! My... Did you want to take a guess at what it is? I guess now we just go to Flurry's house. If we head straight in this direction, we'll see Flurry's place in no time. Imagine getting lost in this place. It's just a straight line. Oh, I'm so disappointed I got power down, defense up. Do you guys remember the hammer attack that lowers the defense of enemies? It's called D down pound. And I love that name so much. It's so catchy. Oops, I fucked that up. I'll get my audience back. All the piranha plants are so funny with their mouths closed. Their teeth are yellow in here. I forgot about that. That's a dark pup. It's basically a tiny mean thunderhead. Sometimes it'll charge itself with electricity. Don't touch it when it does. Youch. You know what I mean, right? Bzzz, shocking. After it charges itself, it'll totally zap you with lightning. Beat as fast as you can. I thought I was going to hit Mario, but it didn't, and it fucked me up. What am I doing? God, I wish that this game had the quick menu that the first game or Super Paper Mario had. That way I could just... Oh, look, there in the distance. That's what I was telling you about, Flurry's place. Because I would love to just open this menu without it having to be this whole menu. I wanted like a mini menu to open up. We've been going for this place for like 20 minutes and I've accomplished like next to nothing. I haven't even got to the tree yet. I haven't got in the tree. Excuse me. Maybe she isn't here. I wonder if she went for a walk in the woods. She doesn't even have legs. Madame Flurry, hello. If you're here, say something. No, out of the question. You mustn't come in here. Heart emoji. Madame Flurry, are you there? Is that you? What are you doing? Oh, wait a moment. Those darling squishy little footsteps. Is that you, Punio? Oh, it's been an age since I saw you last. You poor dear. Is there something you need? Oh, well, the thing is, we have a problem that only you can help us with, ma'am. The great tree's entry hole is blocked. There's a stupid door we can't seem to open. My puny friends are inside, so they're in a pickle, and Mario needs the crystal stars. It's a train wreck, really. If you can't find the secret answers for us, we're done. Oh, is that all, dearie? You came all the way just for that? My adorable little Punio, you know I would do anything in my power to help you. However, lamentably, I'm in a bit of a bind myself. I just cannot come out. Wow, what's the matter? It's somewhat embarrassing, but I never go out without my favorite necklace. I just can't find the blessed thing. I suspect I dropped it on my daily constitutional. Constitutional? I'd be simply scandalized if anyone saw me without it, so I shan't be going out. I absolutely must have that necklace to highlight my beauty, and that's that. Oh, I totally know how you feel. When I go out, I'm all about the accessories. Hey, wait a sec. You lost your necklace? I'm having deja vu big time. I swear someone just said they found a necklace. Well, is that? Do speak up. You, whoever just spoke, do you have some clue as to my necklace's whereabouts? If you do, you must help me. Please, be a dear. Find it and bring it back to me. If you could, then I'd be delighted to help my squishy little friend Punio. Don't worry, Madame Flurry. I'm sure Mario can find your necklace. Where it is, he's super. Why is Rayloon facing away? You can do it, right, Mario? Nah. Great, it's decided then. Let's go find it. I'm sorry to trouble you so, heart emoji. Yeah, I would have loved to make like all the party members my characters, but I already did enough work doing it with the Rayloon. Thank you, though. I'm glad that you would have been excited for that, too. Beldum, I told you, blame me for losing the sketch, and you had it. Silence, you twit. Now's not the time to get hung up on stupid details. We must study this sketch. Guh? Wow, this Mario guy looks so manly. Check out that bushy mustache. How handsome. All the women love Mario in this series. It's funny. You know something, though, my lovelies? I swear I've seen this gentleman before. Ack! He's Mr. Mustache! Gah! Ack! I don't believe this. Vivian, this is without a doubt all your fault. I doubt I'll be dealing some strict punishment later, my dearie. Oh yes, I promise you that. What? That's not fair. You're the one who had the... Silence, you squirrel brain. Don't you cop that insolent attitude with me. Ugh, this is so not fair. And about that necklace, I was thinking about returning it to you, but no more. Aww. And since you caused this problem, you have to figure out how to find this Mario chump. Guh. Really, I'm distracted by this shiny object in the bookshelf that's why I was facing away. That's pretty great. Okay, time to make my way back over there. And jump. I'm sure speedrunners count the jumps it takes to get to that. Poor Vivi. Yeah, it does suck for her. I'm thankful I never had to deal with a sibling like that. And I hope no one else here has had to deal with that. Why am I missing 1 FP? Well, I guess I never healed all the way. I know you only have to press A the first time to get the action command on the jumping bounce, but does anyone press A on the second bounce anyway? Poor Vivi. Oh, that's just perfect. Make it even worse for him. I missed. I was ready for that thing to be the Clef's thing. Does Mario hold his chin when he does that? Oh, fuck. Fuck that. I love how that can happen, though. Those random little events. Oh, he's got the Dizzy Dial. Fuck, I should have got that one. That looked weird. I got him anyway. Kinda weird that Dizzy's a status effect. Usually it's blind. Actually, I like it in Dragon Quest where it's hallucinations. It's like your party member who hallucinates that there's more than one of that enemy. Which I think is a great way to go about it. Oh, I should have kept Goombella out, whatever. Oh, I can still hit him with Koops, nice. He is holding his chin on that third jump, that's funny. Fuck you. Why must everything bad happen to me? I missed. But Koops won't. It's funny that even if they have 1 HP, you don't want to miss the action command because you don't want to lose any audience on this game. It's a great way to have some kind of other micromanagement in the battles. Well, I'm gonna want Goombella out for the Beldam sisters. Why is Peony over here? He doesn't help. No, you fucking don't. Something that's great about the backtracking in this chapter is that there's hardly any enemies in the way and they're easy to avoid. Well, if it isn't Mario, shiny mustache or not, you can't be too bright if you came here looking for us. Mwee-hee-hee. And you know why? Because we were waiting for you. That's them. They're the ones who had the, wait a minute, what? You've been waiting for Mario? What's that supposed to mean, you weirdo? Wee-hee-hee. I have no quarrel with you, but I simply can't allow you to hunt for the crystal stars. And so I'll be taking that little map of yours just as soon as I deal with you. Hey, what's your deal? How do you know about the map and the crystal stars? Have you been talking to the Princess Peach, or... Wait, what am I saying? The real question is, who the heck are you freaks? Wee-hee-hee. Those who seek names are often disappointed, but if you insist, we'll tell you. We are... the 3 Shadow Beauties. The 3 Shadow Beauties? Vivian, you nincompoop, what are you blabbling about? It's Shadow Sirens. I don't see 3 beauties. I see 2, but then there's you, and you're plug ugly. Oh, right, sis, I'm sorry. You always call us lovelies, and... It's just a figure of speech. Oh, you've got some fierce punishment coming your way. Aw, gee whiz, I hate being punished. I forgot Marilyn speaks. That's for later, though. First, we have to deal with Mario and his friends. Let's do it, my lovelies, or rather, my lovely and ugly Marilyn, Vivian. The might of the 3 Shadow Sirens will be more than enough to win the day. Okay. Yeah. I like how they appeared from the left, but now they're on the right. The most unlucky that our sights are set on you. Well, unlucky for you, of course. Marilyn, Vivian, let's show them precisely what we can do. Good. Yes, sis. Can't flee this fight. Fucking course I can't flee this fight. Take out Vivian first. That's Vivian. She's the youngest of the 3 Shadow Sirens. Max HP is 10, etc, etc. She doesn't seem all that noteworthy. She is kind of cute, I guess. She might even be cuter than I am, I guess. What am I thinking? Goombella, are you coming out? How much does this do? I love that animation. Oh, well, there goes Vivian. Oh shit, that punch comes out fast. All that buildup for just 2 damage. Ice. That's Marilyn. She's a Shadow Siren, Beldam's younger sister. She charges up her attacks occasionally. It says here she's the toughest of the sisters, so it might be best to defeat her first, huh? Other than that, she doesn't have any particularly outstanding characteristics. Sweet! I've recovered the 3 HP I was missing. Fantastic. Your HP is full. It sure is. Don't remember what it is for that. Oh, she missed. Oh boy. Tiny. Oh god, she's tiny. Oh nose. She's tiny. Oh, they even made the little book sound tiny. That's Beldam. She's the oldest sister, the leader of the Shadow Sirens. but her blizzard attack has an attack of 2. She can make her partners big and make us tiny and attack us with weird magic. The worst thing about her is that sinister snicker. She sounds so totally evil. I mean, she's just the sort of person you want to avoid like the plague, you know? Earth Tremor time. Why does the yellow one do that with her hands? She's none too bright. She's Pokeminch. Is it gonna KO them all? Excellent! Party on! Party on! Excellent! I took 2 of them out. Ack! It's up to you. Oop, couldn't get it. It's fine. About to end this right now anyway. Why not? Everyone knows when the enemy's down to the last hit, you should use your biggest attacks. Yeah! Oh, sweet. 25 points over the level. Give me that BP. Wee hack! Ugh. Maybe we were just a touch overconfident. Marilyn, Vivian, you lumps, we would have won if you 2 pulled your weight. Both of you prepare for a world-class punishment session when we get home. Yes, sis. How did they drop this? Flurry's favorite necklace. That's Flurry's necklace. Yes, let's take it to her. Okay, FP plus, you go on. Nice. Got it. Why does she punish Vivian for every little thing? Because she hates Vivian. That's what an abusive person is like. They'll find any reason to destroy someone's confidence like that. That's the really sad part about Vivian. Then they don't really explain why she's so mean to Vivian. She just is. She's a terrible person. Wait, isn't this a game where I can go over 30 BP and just keep leveling it up as much as I want? That's not gonna do anything. It's fine. Oop, missed it. Whatever. You know, I don't need to do any... I'm not gonna do any more stylish when I don't need to. Gotcha, bitch. The piranha plant's watching me destroy these other piranha plants. The colored piranha plant's watching me destroy these non-colored piranha plants. Oh, Luigi's here too. Awesome. Ooh, that feels so good. Love to see it. Love to do it. Nice. Nice, nice. This has been going great. Oh, it's so fun now that I can just do that. What is that? Well, that's what it is. Does the Boggly Woods have a shop? I forget. I don't remember. Does anyone actually grind in this game? I'm sure in speedruns there's a part where you should grind up at a certain point, but like, is there any grinding that's ever done in Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door? Like, I'm curious now. Why did I call it by the full name? I guess that's the 2 biggest mysteries tonight. Is that this place has a shop, and if grinding's actually done in this game. We're gonna answer one of those questions at least. I don't think I'm gonna be getting through the whole chapter tonight, but still. I don't think I have to grind for anything except money, I guess, to get jamming ultras. Why would you need jamming ultras though? Guess for the pit. You have to press 8 to open that. I guess it's a door, so. Looks like the crashes are fixed for this game too, which is nice. Oh, you delightful fellow. You found my necklace. I'm beside myself, truly. But you still mustn't see me. Please leave the necklace by the door and wait a moment. And it just gets sucked in. I love that. Oh, splendid, splendid. Oh, so ravishing necklace. I'm awash in joy. Again, this could have been a Birdo. Especially with how they go with Birdo. That was a boob peek. Especially how they go with Birdo in the later games. Oh my word, Mario, isn't it? You are my heroic little necklace hunter? Well, my, aren't you a fine specimen of a man? Yes, indeed. Does anyone else think about Big Bertha from the old Mario movie? You know, the one that was like a black lady dressed in red, just kind of heavy. Red, whatever. I simply must thank you for your graciousness. But how do I do it? Perhaps if I grabbed you and gave you a little sugar? Heart emoji. Oh, Mario's escaping again. Here I come, handsome. Time to give you a proper thank you. Pucker up. Heart emoji. Oh, kiss his foot. Oh, I thought we were away from the feet thing. I guess it's meant to be. Oh, Mario, you're just the cutest little thing I've ever laid eyes on. Yes, you are, and that's that. So tell me, are you truly looking for the crystal stars? The very same crystal stars spoken of by all the lowlifes in Rogueport? A Dangerfield search for beautiful jewels? How absolutely marvelous! And here I was thinking how frightfully bored I was. It's time for a change. Shut up about feet. It's not my fault she kissed his foot. Besides, I do declare that plush mustache of yours has completely swooned me. A man as manly as you must attract all sorts of trouble, and I want to keep you safe. So I dare say I'll be joining you on this little adventure. I assume that's fine, Mario? Heart emoji. Flurry joined your party. Yeah, we're gonna learn about blowing into Flurry now. Okay, so it's still kind of hard to tell, but he's supposed, like, Mario's supposed to be blowing into her tail, which makes it blow out of her mouth, which does not actually sound great. But it was harder to tell on an old CRT TV. So wonderful! It's so nice that Flurry likes you, Mario. Really, it's great. And even more importantly, Flurry's chosen to join us. Let's go to the Great Tree. Like, when I was younger, you couldn't really tell that. Maybe if it was Mario, it'd be easier to tell. But you're supposed, he's supposed to be blowing into her tail that you didn't even know she had until right now. I wonder if anyone's ever done a interpretation of what each of these like special this game only enemies that they would have been if they were in like modern Mario. Like how Flurry could have been that little tornado thing. I forgot what it's called. It's like a cloud that blows tornadoes. Like she could have been that. Get in the tree. Don't know why I had a hard time doing that, but whatever. You got an email. As you travel, you may receive email from people you met on your journey. You can read these emails, etc., etc. Okay. Alright, what's in the email? What's in the Wonder Ball? Rogueport today, bringing you all the up-to-the-moment news as it happens. We now have details on yet another incident at the parlor in the West Rogueport. Outraged by the Kyogre Enterprise's Goom-Free, age 30, is suspected of violently shaking the Pianta Changer, age 5. Causing the Pianta Changer's alarm to sound, which led to the Pianta Changer ceasing to function for a brief period. The parlor was forced to close down temporarily. The victim was quoted as saying, "I am a machine. No matter how hard I shook, I felt no pain." In an interview, all the hottest shopping news about the hottest shopping spots in the world. If Petalburg's your destination, you can't miss a shop that's been the talk of the town for the last 20 years. Nifty's shop. Friendly owner has long been thought to be the most eligible bachelor in town. Word is he's secretly in love with the girl at the end. The wise and witty shopkeeper has to say, "You only live once." He actually says YOLO. Enjoy what you can. Shop now at good old Nifty's shop. Interested in cooking but know what to cook? Try our chef's delicious recipes. Fried shrooms, just season your mushrooms, saute them up, and they're ready for the dinner table. You enjoyed the premiere issue, etc., etc. I like how they have to mention that the machine is 5 years old. I'm not gonna get over the fact that someone said I should have made Blurry into Freight. Maybe that could be an ask for next week. At least the railing blowing into Freight's tail for that. I love this effect. Yeah, it's actually marked with secret entrance. That's the secret entrance. I can finally get inside. Here I go. Did you just get dragged across that? Freight booba. Aren't pretties just the most precious little things? You'd say that until you played this chapter all the way through. Mario, I must ask, you know that I used to be a rather famous actress? I was a diva of the stage. I was known as Madame Flurry the world over. But the filthy air outside the spotlight repelled me, so I came to the woods. And so soon enough, I glimpsed the beauty of these peonies in their pure little hearts. It reminded me of my own innocence as an actress, and that made me realize I shall ever love the stage. I must feel the spotlight shine on me again. I must. It's great because like they have the whole Broadway stage aesthetic for the battles. It's like they knew. As you can see, these dear little peonies help me find my true self. That's why I must help them whenever I can to go before I go on my own adventures. At our time, whatever. Mario, can you hear me? Where did he press? Check it out. I was able to open it from the inside. Come on, over here. That time has come for me to repay my debt to the Pewdies. Come along, Mario. Hurry up, go inside. I think there's more tatable items or enemies in here. Coin. Oh, weird. Normally everyone's right here. What the hey? Hey, Elder, everybody, come out. Hello? Hello? What? Who are you guys? How'd you get in here? Whoa, dude, is he that Mario guy? What? He is? We better get him then. But dude, Lord Crump told us to tell him immediately if we found Mario, remember? You idiot, use your head. If we capture him, we'll get all the credit, man. Duh. Oh yeah, right on. Let's rock this chump. 1, 2, 3, break! Mini boss music. Can't flee this fight. Gotta take one at a time. Tattle time. That's an X-Knot. It says here it's classified as an enemy combatant. That description stinks. You think it means they're just low-level foot soldiers? They drink these potions that make them all big and burly, then they attack. One's easy, but if there's two or more, better watch out. Use special moves and items. Oops, I couldn't get him. It makes me think of that old Pokemon book that was like Professor Oak's like, oh, Master Balls are 100% catch rate on Pokemon. If you have one, use it on a hard to catch thing like Fearow or Tentacruel. Age-old advice from Professor Oak. Just use your Master Ball on Tentacruels. Foot soldiers. No, we're not talking about feet this time. Crud, that stung, man. Dude, maybe reporting back to Lord Crump isn't such a bad idea after all. They survived. Pretty slick work handling those guys, Mario. Seriously, way to go. But the question remains, where did everybody go? What could possibly make everyone leave? Oh, that's great. Like, the HD texture pack got Punio, but not the regular Puny. So that they're fucking blurry as hell. That's great. Finally, somebody shows up. What are you doing hiding back there? Come on, for Pete's sakes. I found us a powerful ally. Just push him. He's huge. Wow, he's big. Are you sure your huge mustache man will try to eat us? Hey, who's that? Who else is back there? He's massive. I don't like him. He'll crush us. Danger. Nice stash. It scares me. So burly. Now, don't worry, everyone. This is Mario, and he's our friend. And he's here to help. All those bad guys, Mario stomped every one of them, just like the last goons. Is it? There are so few. Well, we have to make do. Let me formally introduce Mario. Wait! How do we really know this burly fellow is our ally? He might be one of them. Punapur, what are you saying? He's not one of them. Listen, we can all fight alongside Mario and chase those goons out of here. We can take back our tree. We can take back our homes. Ha! Big bad Punio, listen to yourself, trying to sound all important like. You have no idea the kind of troubles we've been through while you were gone. What? What are you talking about, Punapur? Oh, it's the wrong voice. Wrong person. And why are all you so blurry anyway? What happened to everyone? Well, they've been captured by those goons. The Elder, everybody, including your sister. What? Petuni? Tell me it isn't so. Oh, it's so alright. She was taken out somewhere with the rest of them. They said it was because we wouldn't tell them where to find some crystal thing. We told them we'd never heard of it. Oh, poor Petuni. Well, that absolutely tears it. We had to go look for them right away. What are you saying, Punio? We can't do anything to those giant goons. Besides, they aren't alone. The cursed Jabby tribe is in league with them. They're hoping to make this tree their own once we've been driven out from it. This is it for us. The end. And adding this hairy old man to our ranks won't help a bit. How can you say that? You can't know that. We have to try, don't you see? Think about it. If we all get together, we can take care of any stupid Jabbies. So who's with me, huh? Come on, everyone. Let's pool our strength. Ha! Punio, Punio, Punio. You have to convince me because I think you're nuts. What's that supposed to mean? Tell you what, you and Mr. Mustache there can get the revolution started. If you can free our friends who got locked up somewhere in the tree, then I'll join your little crusade. Ha! Like that'll ever happen. Please. Fine, we'll show you. Right, Mario? Right? Come on, follow me to glory. Let's go help him. Ha! Say it again. Ha! By all means, help our friends. Or are you quitting now, telling me there is no hope? Isn't that it's impossible? Imagine you could say no and it's just game over. What this game loves to do. 8 coins, that's highway robbery. Okay, we're finally in the tree after 52 minutes. Did I do that many battles that took this long to get here? I did get lost, so whatever. It would have been funny as an additional game over. Yeah, this game is full of them. And what a tree it is. Yep. You should have made the entire ugly tree freight. These things are weird. Don't they spit out little tiny ones? That's a yuck. It says here it's a creature created in the Xnox labs. According to this, attacks and items won't affect it if it has a mini yucks around it. So if any mini yucks appear, take those out first. Duh. Ooh, super guard. There's a mini yucks. Can I tattle it? I can. Murder that fidget spinner. That's a mini yucks. A creature made to protect the yucks. It can split into 2. These tropes are the reason you sometimes can't do any damage to the main yucks. They're a pain, but you have to beat them before the yucks. Flurry's pretty effective for it. With his little X-eyes. Pretty bullshit how it gets 2 turns like that. I'm glad that the shield forms as soon as your turn starts, so that you don't have to wait for that animation. Then it does it. Fuck the yucks. But you're supposed to use Flurry on them. Of course, if Goombella is powered up, you can just do that. Fucks, yucks. I wonder if speedruns use the power punch. Oh, my foe struck first. Nope, no super guard. I should take that guy out. I see that dizzy dial. That attack is so quick. Nope, no FP recovery for me. I can't recover the 2 FP I lost. The more I think about it, the more it seemed right that I upgraded Goombella and not Cooper. Or Coops. Oh god, I hate how the Cooper and Coops' names have to be so similar. I need this many screen transitions? My god. Man, this is brutal. How much longer until we find that stupid crystal star? Not even those puny punies we capture know anything about it. And they live here. After all this pointless searching, I think we're looking in the wrong place. Ouch. Why did he say it like that? Why did Kate is so big? Elder! Punio, is that you? You're looking well. Why are you so calm, Elder? You're trapped, and this is our daring rescue of you. Oh, rescuing, is it? Well, thanks, I suppose. These are quite exciting. But I think you ought to help the other punies before you rescue me. Where are the others? Let me think. Where was I? Big brother? Is that my Punio? Petuni, thank heavens! And the other guys aren't blurry either. You're here, you're safe. I knew you'd come for me, Puny. I just knew it. Of course I would, dear sister, and I brought us a mighty ally. Look at him. We're going to get you out of there right away, I swear. You just hold tight a second. Okay. Mario, listen, we've got to find the cell key or we're going nowhere. You know, I'm thinking about streaming the first Paper Mario as well, not even worrying about mods. Maybe. I see how I feel after this. Oh, well, isn't this a treat? We must stop meeting like this, don't you think? Hey, stop right there, Missy. You're that thieving girl we saw before. What are you doing here? Oh, anyway, I heard there were nice badges. You just ignored her. Huh. I heard there were nice badges to be found here, so I came looking. Only problem is I've been running into more trouble than I expected. Kiss his chest. But who cares about that? Lovely to see you again. Ew, not another smooch. What do you think you are, you total floozy? Floozy? You could say that? The precious crystal star you're looking for is near the bottom of this tree. Good luck finding it before the others. Take care, my handsome stash superstar. Let's get it together in soon. I remember... Oh, I can't believe that girl. Ugh, I can't stand her. Well, don't worry. We're probably not gonna unlock... Well, we probably will unlock her. I want to do all the troubles. Oh, my aching. Hey, you! You're the dirtbag who hit me from behind, aren't you? Yeah, real fair, you scum. You fight dirty, you get dirty. And I'll be doing the dirting. Dirting? Verb. I remember someone joking about Mario being a Mary Sue because of how the girls love him. I love it. I should have just made Goombella attack. What am I doing? The X-Nauts are so happy that I just destroyed their friend. What's in here? Ultra Shroom this early? Huh. Get rid of the honey syrup. All these items I'm never going to use. Elder, we're back. We're here to rescue you. Foolish child! Punio, sit down this instant and keep your mouth shut. Huh? What? Why? What did I do? Listen, Elder, I don't know why you're mad, but we came here to help you. Stop your mumbling, you, and mind your elders, you whelp. How could you abandon your poor sister and run off like that? Absolutely shameful. But Elder, I just want to find help to help rescue you. Oh, stop with the whining. You never interrupt an elder mid-lecture. Never. You wonder why the other punies call you a doofus sometimes? That's why. And your time to be a doofus is over because you have to lead our puny tribe one day. That day is not far off, and that is why you need to listen. Now, first of all... Oh, here comes the funny joke of falling asleep during several hours. No fucking way. Or else, you got that? From now on, you gotta get your act together, Punio. Yes, Elder. Yes, I understand. Bah! Only answer once! But say, by the way, why are you here anyway? I was just telling you we came in to rescue everyone. We started with you, Elder. Oh, is that so? Well, good. In that case, get me out of here already. Criminy! His cell is cold, which isn't good for the old back, and there's this damp stench. Why does she walk like a slug? Well, there she goes. Enough standing around. Just you wait, Petunia. I'll be right back for you. Okay, big brother. I'll be waiting. Now to make our way back down. There are several loading screens. If I was playing this for the first time, I might be bitching about having to go back over and over again. But since I played this game several times, I'll bitch anyway. Excuse me. Oh, I've been going for an hour now. Well, if it isn't Punio. You heard me. I can't say I expect you to manage to rescue the Elder. I told you I can do it. Don't get a swelled head. This doesn't mean I'll accept you as our leader. And it definitely doesn't mean I completely trust that mustache guy either. For starters, you still haven't rescued the other punies yet. I'm not lifting an antenna to help until you do. You stubborn mule! Deplorable, how dare you talk like that knowing what we're up against. We must stand together now. You must take back our tree. Don't you understand that? But Elder... Shut your trap, Puniper, and mind me, you hear? You'll help Mustachio here. What'd you say your name was again? It was Marty, wasn't it? It's Mario. He's Mario. I mean, sheesh, he's only world famous. Come on. Yes, simmer down, you, and everyone else help Martio clear out the tree. All right, Elder, whatever you say. I'm not heartless or anything. To tell you the truth, I'm worried about Petunia too. And you're right, we have no choice. We must fight, right, everybody? We're not blurry anymore. There you go, Punies. That's the spirit. And I guess the HD textures didn't load for them at first. Thanks, you guys. Hey, if you're done rallying everyone, I have a question. We're looking for this crystal star thingamajig. Ever heard of it? Thingamajig? The crystal star, eh? Yes, perhaps. Hidden down at the bottom of this tree is a funny colored stone. But what do we do with it? Alright, guard it from evil and give it to a pure heart. That's what generations of elders have been taught. Might be the crystal star. Marty, or Martio, I think you better get to it before these goons do. Don't quite see how just yet, but I bet it's connected to getting our tree back. You got all that, Martio? Crystal star, bottom part of the tree. Go to it. Oh, hold your horses. I forgot something. Before you can get to the crystal star, you must save all of our captured punies. Yep, you'll never get to that gym without the help of punies. Not a chance. So here, you better take this. It's our puny orb. It's the symbol of our leader. Why is it the sun? If you place this in the pedestals you see around the tree, the punies will gather. Just remember to take the orb with you when you're done using it. Because, well, if you don't, everyone just kind of hang around and stare at the orb. Is it the orb of confusion? Alright guys, let's go rescue everybody. Oh, and one more thing. I love that he trips. So sorry. I've been awfully forgetful as of late. Now then, where was I? Oh right, on your way to the crystal star. If you lose any of the punies and have a hard time finding them, just come see me. What I'll do is I'll give a whistle to call them back here. You got that? Yeah, let's say so I don't have to redo all that shit again. I'm missing 2 HP, but whatever. Maybe I can get there just quickly. I'm about halfway through, I think. I thought this was a lift to a lower place. I guess that makes sense. Now I don't have to worry about that. Oh look, a new pipe. Come on, let's jump in. This puny mechanic sucks, and you're not going to be seeing it just yet, but as we go along, you'll see it get worse and worse. Maybe it's not as bad as I remember. Oh no, it's bad. We just haven't got to the bad part yet. I love when the audience is all mixed up, and especially when Luigi's there. Actually, can Luigi die? Like, because you know those bosses like Hooktail that kills the audience? Can Luigi be in that? I think he can. Alright, I remember I need Flurry for this. This part's pretty silly. Gotta wait for the bubble to come up. Oh, I think I just have to push him down. I love it so much. That's just so silly. Alright, got 11 out of 11. I wonder if I still need Flurry. I think I do. Let's bring out Goombella anyway, just in case. Piter. Oh, right, they get scared of the Piters. Oh, I love the design of these enemies. Oh, I should get rid of them before I tattle. That way I don't get attacked by them so much. Oh. But like I said, this chapter is pretty bad. That's a Piter. Ick! They gross me out. 5 HP, huh? Besides its normal attacks, it might spit 3 web balls at you consecutively. You better have a good time if you want to guard against its attacks. Also says that there's punies that can't stand Piters, so I'm not the only one. Just the sight of these things make punies flee in terror. I know how they feel. Wish Picardo didn't have to refresh. I wish I didn't have to refresh Picardo a few times on pause. Oh, so Picardo's having a little shit fit? That's unfortunate. I like their eyes. Got it. It's so hard. It's so hard to time when they're like near the top of the screen. Oh great! So there's some punies that drop down here. That's one of the most annoying things about this chapter is that they will just the punies will just fall off the ledge and you have to go all the way back just to get them again. Oh god, there are so many enemies here. I guess I could have earth tremored them, whatever. We are about to finish the tree tonight, maybe. Fuck that. Like, there's a chance I could finish this tonight. I mean, it's like 40 minutes till 10. I have time. Yeah, I give myself like 40 minutes. Awesome. You know the problem is that Sweet Treat means I don't have to use my items. Which is why I haven't been using them. Oop. I wish I didn't have to do this stupid minigame every time. It slows down the pace so much. I mean, I guess I'm not forced to, but still. Oh my god, I'm 1 point off from leveling up. You look like just enough experience. Time to multi-bounce this fucker. Multi-bonk, that's what it is. Oh, Goombella, you fucked up my timing. I love how he was just stuck in that pose. Level up. All right. You know, I don't really need any BP right now, but maybe I'll need some in the future. You know what FP it is. That's what's gonna stop me from doing BP all the time. It's that sometimes I just won't need it. Watch me just regret that in the future, though. Wait, did I lose any punies? Oh, they just got caught on the ledge. Wait, what do I do here? Wait, was I supposed to go down? Oh, they won't go off the ledge until I go down here. That's right. So I was supposed to go back there to get them and then do that. Yeah, I got it. They'll fall off the ledge, but only when they're scared. That makes sense. There's a Jabby. Mario, did you see it? That was a Jabby. Based on what Punter said, they're helping the intruders and trying to seize the tree. Our tribes have been enemies for a long time now. Every time we meet, we fight a lot. But I used to get along with the Jabble. Oh, Jabble? I get to get along with Jabble. He's at the Jabby tribe. I wonder if even Jabble is my enemy now. Okay, so if I remember correctly, the mechanic is you need to have more punies than Jabbies. Are you meant to defeat enemies first? Kinda, yeah. Everyone, it's the Jabbies. It's a 10 Jabby squadron. Let's get them. Come on, Mario. You just kind of let them fight. They will take out the punies as well. I don't think I can do anything with them. Yeah, some punies are taken out. I had this alarm burnt in my head. I actually forgot all about the alarm. You really just gotta wait for the RNG to take over and take them out. That's so annoying. Wow, we did it. We defeated every last Jabby here. Now we just have to destroy the Jabby High Fortress. Yeah, if I had less punies, I would have lost that. Is this a Pikmin part? Yeah, that's a Pikmin reference. It's also why they have glowing balls on their heads. Yes, with this key we should be able to open up a cell my people are locked in. Hurry, we have to free my sister and the others. Oh, I have to make my way all the way back to the top so I can get them. Oh, their feet aren't even moving, they're just sliding around. That's funny. Oh, did they actually put me all the way at the top? Oh, that's nice. Never come back, and that's what's gonna happen to us. And hey, by the way, what's that thing you've been holding on to so tightly? It's a mushroom. Oh, not to be, you know, rude, but it looks all dry and wrinkly and gross. Yeah, I know. I picked it so I could give it to my brother to eat. But then I got captured and stuck in here, and after a few days it dried out. They've been in there for days? Oh, really? Great story. Anyway, don't worry so much. All my complaining aside, I'm sure Punio will return. Imagine if Pikmin was this tedious. It kind of is. Oh, they didn't put me all the way back. I have to actually go up there myself. I have to actually play the game. God forbid. Once again, as a kid, I never really realized how egregious this backtracking is in this game. Because I guess the level designers weren't that great as compared to the first game, but my god. It doesn't help they didn't keep the speed up thing they had in the first Paper Mario, which would have been really nice. I can leave them behind because I just have the Elder call them. Actually, I don't have to get them at all because I could just save the other ones and then they should be with me. So, I'm good. I always think about the fact that there are game devs who just make parts like this. They program like new game mechanics just for people to dislike them. Why is Mario so in the overall in this game? I guess because it's an RPG. Yoshi's the saving grace of that. It's true. Alright, time to save the punies. He just appeared there, even though he's not in my squad. Petuni, I'm back. We brought the key. We're opening the cell right now. They make me walk over there too. Mario, hurry up and open it. Hey guys, look what I can do. Big brother, you came. I bet they wish they could do that. Just spins for no reason. Big brother! Little Petuni, are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? Nope, I'm fine. Thank heavens. Hey big brother, I have something for you. I meant to give this to you sooner, but... Mushrooms are your favorite, aren't they, big brother? But... well, this one kinda got dried out. He eats it anyway. Oh, nasty. Big brother? It was icky, wasn't it? I'm so sorry. No, it's not at all. Delicious. Very, very yummy. Big brother, are you okay? Give me a hug, Petuni. Okay, quit it, Punio. Come on, don't get all mushy. Everyone's staring. Oh, it's just a really sweet gesture, that's all. How'd they even hug? Oh, it was nothing. Is this almost done? I guess I have to do the last Jabby fight, open up the other part. Get the Ultra Hammer, I got the Super Boots actually. Huh. The feet didn't smell good. There's no feet here. They have legs and they have tiny feet, but there's no like foot focus other than the fact that Flurry kissed the Raylum's foot. For some reason. Oh. What's the matter? Just saying hi. Are you ready, Mario? The crystal starts at the very bottom of the tree. For the sake of the puny tribe's future, you mustn't give in to those thugs. What's the matter? I love you. Well, I'm shocked. Who makes fun of an old woman like that? Honestly. If I were just 10 years younger, I'd show you. Oh, you best believe it. I'll have you know that in my younger days, I was considered a puny prize. I had so many suitors, I had to fight them off. Now that I think about it, there was a particularly fine boy named Punderton. Oh my god. And that's how I became the puny outer leader of the puny tribe. Now you know my tale and now you know yours, so good luck to you. Just nods. I lost some punies. I understand the situation. Just wait a moment. Punies! Alright, Mr. Mario, off you go now. Okay. You gotta run the joke into the ground as much like Hooktail's feet dig into the ground on you. Much like how I ran that into the ground. Okay. How many times in the entire Paper Mario series has Mario fallen asleep during someone's long spell? Good question. They can float? They just like floated back to the platform. Whoa, look at that. They're almost 3D. I forgot to get the orb again. I always found it weird the final boss in this room is just in the first room. In this world is just in the first room. I guess it is a little weird. It's a bookend, really. Who doesn't love bookends? Okay, so here's the most annoying part of this place. Wait, no, it's not this one. It's the next one. Can't do anything with that yet. Which means that giant sprite is going to be there for a while. I don't know why shine sprites are here. Shine sprites are just supposed to be something for sunshine. Or at least on Al Delfino. Every other boss has a big arena. I mean, still. I mean, this first room's like a big arena, I guess. Who knows? Who cares? Goombala. So here's the most annoying part. You have to traverse this thin road. And then those things scare them. I've returned from dealing with the cats and I see Ray's playing Pikmin now. This is a Pikmin reference, but it's not nearly as fun as Pikmin. I don't have a fire flower. Fuck. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh well. Weird for a tree level, you never reach the top of the tree. This room really is the worst part of this whole playthrough. Or this, well, not the whole playthrough, but it's the worst part of this whole chapter. I should have used the multi-bounce move again. Fuck. This chapter's a bit of an endurance test, it's true. Why didn't I attack the other one? What is wrong with me right now? Maybe tiredness is getting to me. Maybe I'm fatigued. I don't know. Why does he get 3 turns? Maybe you're just cheesed out. I wish I had cheese right now. I had a lot to talk about today, so I've had plenty of cheese in my system. My blood may just be cheesed right at this point. Holy shit, the bounce. Get the flowers. Yeah, everyone fell because of the whole fact that the Piter scared them off. I think I'm supposed to use Flurry to kind of like dizzy the spiders. Or Piters. Bet you didn't know about that one. Fuck, I was hoping to get through without them getting scared. Oh my god, there's so many of them. I wish I had a fire flower. Uh-oh, I have Coops out. I meant to have Goombella. It's so funny how Coops has one defense, so when something does 0 damage, it just bounces off him. That's actually nice. You're reminding me of the rock star that made his body become one with alcoholic drinks. What the fuck are you talking about? When did I remind you of that? How? What's going on? Am I a rock star now? Soda Popinski? Oh, you're talking about because of the cheese blood thing. I basically am Soda Popinski with how much soda I do drink. Nasty habit, I know. Okay, now that they fell down again, I have to track all the way back through this bridge. This sucks. I make it look way less tedious than it is because I'm so used to it. But if you're doing this for your first time, you'd hate it. I know I did. And it sucks even worse replaying this. There's another jabby room. I can believe that there's a rock star who got so alcoholic he made his body become one with it. Everyone, it's the Jabbies. It's 100 Jabby Squadron. Charge! Come on, Mario. I don't think I could do anything. Okay, we just kind of sit here and let this happen. I'll just go on Twitter real quick while this is happening. Find some funny memes or something. Anyone seen any good memes lately? Oh. Oh, they're all taken out. Okay, so I guess I do need to help. I believe we lost. We definitely beat them next time though, right? Okay, my bad. I guess I do need to help. So memes on Twitter did not help. Noted. Now when you speedrun this game, you know you have to help. I thought they just did it on their own. What a fucking mess. It's all because Nintendo really wanted to show off how the GameCube would just have a ton of sprites on screen at once. Did we just lose again? Oh, right, you need to use Flurry. It only took me 3 tries. Gotta flex the console's power. It's always about power with these people. Oh, and you gotta watch this every time. You see something, you have limbs. They're like Banjo-Kazooie creatures. Shit, look at them go. It's so weird how you didn't have to do that during the first fight with them. Wow, we beat them. We KO'd every last Jabby here. Now let's destroy the Jabby High Fortress. That almost went as bad as my Splatoon play lately. Oh, thank God the alarm's off. I believe there's something in here that'll get me to the bottom of the tree. Fuck you. Oh, I might be getting the super boots here. That was a tough one to stylish. I literally just put my mouse on your stream forgetting I wasn't watching YouTube video to skip ahead. I'm not saying I'm not enjoying it, it just became a force of habit. I know the feeling. Like, whenever I watch a streamer, I don't really catch the streams live. I don't catch the streams live. I just kind of watch it on YouTube, and then, like, if there's a part that's getting really boring or tedious, I just kind of stop watching. I believe I need to keep... I guess, do I need to put them up here? Let's do that, just in case. Oh, I have Goombella again. That's not good. You know what? Fuck this. Earth Tremor. It looks a little tough, but really it's all about the rhythm. You look at them and you kind of think to yourself, okay, how many beats do I have to hold this for before I do the next one? Easy. I was going to say, fuck that flower for going up there, but I got it. I needed the punies. Fuck. Welcome. I'm gonna be stopping the stream like 30 minutes, I think. But it's still gonna go on for a bit. I think I can beat this chapter tonight, which would be nice because then we'll have the worst chapter over with. Every time I replay this game, this chapter just sucks. Huh? What? What just happened? Man, you guys are dense. Brilliant little trap, huh? And boy, did you bite on it. I saw you sticking that silly stone in the pencil, so I made a fake one. Awesome. What the fuck? I mean, I knew it was great, but seeing you fall for it really gives me a warm fuzzy. Talk about complete idiots. You guys are so dumb it hurts. Anyway, with you fools out of the picture, I could take my time hunting the crystal star. I'm not doing that laugh. Mario, what do we do? We have to find a way out of here. But what can we do? See ya. This isn't good, Mario. We gotta do something. Mario, think of something. I'm counting on you. I hope I don't need the puny orb. Uh-oh. I forgot what the order is. Hey, check these out. I swear I've seen these decorated columns before. Oh, did you feel that? That crazy shaking? What in the world was that? Oh right, I think this is where I observed the columns and I remember them later. So it's sun, moon, puny, star. Okay. Someone write that down for me. I'm probably gonna forget. Let me take this just in case. Sun, puny, star. No, sun, moon, puny, star. This has been pretty painless. That's because I'm mostly doing things in the way I should be doing them. Right, I believe that unlocked a switch where the super boots are. Yeah, I'm sure they're super boots because that's what you use to open up those little X wooden board things. If you think this looks painless, it's because I make it look painless. Simple as that. Oh wait, aren't supposed to use flurry to remove that? There we go. You see, I remember a lot, then I forget a lot. You're just supposed to know that too. Like, there's no way to tell that you're be able to do that. I get the shine sprite now, at least. If I don't suck at this, my god. How on brand of me to do that. I make this game look easy, but then again it is. I was supposed to go back. I can't just say something cocky like that and then fuck up in the middle of the sentence. My god. I'm so sorry to let you guys down. You still don't have to worry about the stupid punies. I didn't even need to use the pipe. Oh, there's a shine sprite down here, thank god. Oh god. I think I might have forgot which way to go. What's the matter? I lost some punies. Eh? What's that you say? Everyone's trapped in some cell somewhere? Egads! Well, if that's the case, my calling them certainly isn't going to get them out. You need to get moving and get them out of there now. Come on, lickety split. This wasn't so long, it wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, this tree sucks. This game has cryptic puzzles. No, it's more so my sense of direction because I forgot which way to go. Did you do the part of the secret code? I'm looking for that part, actually. I forgot which way it is. Wait, was it? I think it was in here. No, I just went through there. Fuck. You didn't remember which pipe it was? Fuck. And I fell. Great. This whole stream is like fucking falling apart. After I made that cocky note. Oh wait, I think it's to the other jabby nest. So I wasn't supposed to go up that pipe before. Again, it's so on par for me. What was the note? It was sun, moon, puny, star. Again, I don't know why they took away the spin for Mario. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's cute. They have to unfurl in different directions. They didn't have to do that, but I'm glad for it. Alright, we finally get the Ultra Boots. Or Super Boots. Why is the chest so big? You can't spin like you can in the first game? No, you can't. It's stupid. I don't know why they got rid of that. Oh, look, it's the best girl, Toadette. Congratulations on getting the Super Boots. These cool kicks power the jump attacks, and you'll be able to use a new technique, so let's practice it, okay? Heart emoji. Etc, etc, etc. Wow, that was perfect. You're a natural heart emoji. Want to try again? Nope, I got it. She even blushed. Oh, that's super. It looks like you mastered the spin jump heart emoji. This feels like a modern game. Yeah, it's like 2003. Crazy, huh? That's it, you got it. You can use the spin jump to battle too. Give it a try. I hope to see you again soon. Good luck on your adventure. Oh, you mentioned that it feels like a modern game because of the Toadette cameo. I disagree because Toadette... Well, no, Toadette is in the main Mario game. What am I saying? Isn't it crazy that Toadette was made for a spin-off? And she appeared in the mainline game, which is Odyssey. But like, nothing else. No one else gets that kind of play, what's what I'm looking for? Privilege. Yeah, privilege. That's okay. Toadette's best girl, so she gets it. She was also in Double Dash. She was created for Double Dash. That's for a Toad partner. That is the one good thing Double Dash has done for the Mario series was making Toadette. She appeared since Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. I often forget that counts. You linked me something. I'm scared to click it. Let's click it anyway. Alright, so this is the note. This is what I was supposed to remember. No, that's supposed to be a sun, moon, rolling, and star. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad that I got the note. Technically, technically her first appearance in the mainline game was Treasure Tracker. It's a prequel to 3D World, so that's where she started appearing in the main games. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Captain Toad is a spin-off, but they made it canon to 3D World. What is that? Oh, I think those are leaves that are stuck there. That's crazy. You forgot the cheese on the note. I ate the cheese. It's fine. But still, I do like that she's part of the main cast. She deserved it more than Waluigi does. I'll keep saying Toadette's best girl. I don't even want cheese tonight. I'm so full from the Taco Bell earlier. But I think I need to get the peonies before I go down here. Okay, let's go get the peonies first. Toadette for Smash. Honestly, I would have loved if I still wish Dixie Kong was in Smash over K. Rool, honestly. I remember because I'm one of the saps that got a Wii U out a year after it came out. You did it. Yes, yes. Now you get out of here. Oh, I do have a story. Wait, why didn't you... Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to use Flurry to blow them out. God damn it. Maybe I could do it without putting the stupid stone in there. Let's see. Nope, of course they wouldn't make it that simple. Yeah, I have a story when it comes to Captain Toad. So, one night, I could not get to sleep at all. I had this horrible jaw pain. I was actually up all night, writhing in agony. It was so terrible. And that morning, I went to the dentist. Because like it actually felt like severe tooth pain. And I'll be honest, I did not take good care of my teeth. In fact, if I could go back in time and tell my past self something, it would be to brush your fucking teeth. I have some terrible teeth and some awful gums. Anyway, I was writhing in agony all night. And in the morning, I went to the dentist. And it turns out my wisdom tooth was growing in, so they pretty much scheduled me for an appointment immediately. And I got my wisdom tooth removed that morning. It actually, the most painful part of getting the wisdom tooth taken out, it's really not as bad as you might expect. I always suggest get your wisdom tooth taken out as soon as you feel pain, or at least whenever the dentist tells you to. The most painful part, honestly, was when they put the needle in my gums to numb it. After that, it's just like they put some pressure on your, like it feels like pressure getting pulled, like when your teeth are getting pulled, but it doesn't hurt at all. It's just like, it's just pressure. Anyway, that afternoon I spent like with a bloody mouth because like, it was still healing, and I didn't know what to do with the blood, so I just kind of held it in my mouth the entire time. How do I have one puny? Was he down there? Okay, 101. So for the next couple hours, I had bought Captain Toad the previous day. I was like, I'm gonna play this while I'm waiting, and I basically played Captain Toad for 2 or 3 hours with blood, my mouth full of blood. Then my mother had called the dentist, and they told me that I was able to just swallow the blood as it went on. So that's my story, Captain Toad. I don't want to do that. So I will always associate Captain Toad with the time when I had a bloody mouth from getting my wisdom tooth taken out. Captain Toad caused your mouth to be filled with blood? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, this sucks. Like, you know, Gale Force. This is such a weird command. You gotta pretty much hold A until it stops. You're immune? Fuck you. You just pretty much hold A until it stops, and you press and hold A again. Gives it a thumbs up. Oh, I'm okay, no worries. I picked the wrong partner. Whatever. Great. Just fucking great. Well, it's okay. I could take him out at least. I mean, Captain Toad is totally worth the... Like, I remember I bought Captain Toad because I didn't have a game for my Wii U. Because, you know, there was no fucking games on the Wii U. I bought it because it was $40. And my god, if I would have known it would be as worth it as it was, I would have gladly paid $60 for it. Captain Toad is totally worth your time if you have the money for it. It's on the Switch now. If you like little puzzle games, it's definitely worth it. I am a Captain Toad stan. In fact, I actually have it on the Switch as well because a friend gifted it to me because he got a free download code for it. I actually haven't played it, but that's definitely something on the back burner if I ever want to play it again. I hope Captain Toad gets a sequel. Okay, so if you were asleep, I hope that Windows noise just woke you up. Windows security, I don't need to know about that. It was originally a Zelda game, so no coincidence why I beat it over. Yeah, I do love how Captain Toad was originally supposed to be a Zelda game. I kind of wish it stood that way, but yo, if it wasn't in 3D land, would we all have played it? Wasn't expecting this to still be running today. Are you aiming to beat this chapter? Yeah, I'm definitely aiming to beat the chapter tonight. I'm close. What the fuck? Wait, I can jump across that. Wait, what about the punies? You're gonna drown. Oh, I see. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably beat the chapter tonight. Oh, Koops got sucked in. Goodbye, Koops. Someone said Paper Mario TWSS, and I don't know what that means. Give me that. Shrink Stomp. don't know how useful that's going to be. I don't like to use status effects much in this game. I wonder if status effects are actually useful during this game outside of specific moments. Like, I assume speedrunners use status effects at some points. Paper Mario TWSS talking about that's what she said. Huh. What's... Oh no, what's happening? The puny orb is still up. Oh no, it came down with us. Nice. Are we at the beginning? So that's how you get to this room. Give me that. That doesn't refill your star power for some reason. Let me check my badges real quick. Alright. Looks like I'm almost done. Let me see. That thing's got to be around here somewheres. Huh? What's that? Whoa, sounds like a mob. Better clear out. You place a puny orb. Ooh, white flash. Epilepsy warning, people. I was planning to end in like 2 minutes, but I'm so close to the chapter being done. Whoa, Mario, check it out. The crystal star. Score! Hey, you. I see you, jerk. Mario, it's that weasel. Man, am I lucky or what? Or am I just that good? Oh, you say you need a crystal star, Lord Crump? Boom! Falls right into my lap. Still, this is humiliating. You shouldn't have been able to escape that cell. Still, for insulting my awesome shop, I'm going to repay you with a little present. Know what it is? Oh, just a little something I like to call a remote time bomb detonator. I forgot about that, actually. Escape sequence time. I'm going to use this to bury you in those squirming punies in the rubble. Sound fun? Well, enjoy your final minutes inside this dank old tree. And with that, pow, I'm gone. Smoke weed every day. This is so not cool. We gotta get out of here right now. This is on Virtual Console. They dim the screen. I mean, I know Virtual Console games had a... Well, at least on the Wii, they had a tendency to be darker than usual. I don't know so much of... Well, I don't know, this game wasn't on Virtual Console ever, was it? It's like they want this one to be forgotten. Shame, really. Hey, I'm gonna say right now, I may be a Sticker Star defender, and I may love Origami King, but this game is still the best one of the series. That's the only thing in this room? Okay. Scary music. At least it's almost over. Yeah, pretty much. Almost over. They give you so much time during this. And the enemies don't even respawn, so that's cool. Never have to worry about them again. How many Shine Sprites do I have? 4 of them? Who should I upgrade next? I don't think I can upgrade Goombella again. Any Paper Mario focus on what it wants to be is a great one. That's why I don't hate Sticker Star, because I can see what it wants to be. And I'm gonna keep holding on to the fact that if Sticker Star, if it wasn't a Paper Mario game, people wouldn't be so mad about it. I'm still taking that fact to the grave and beyond. Like in the afterlife, I would still tell it to everyone. Okay, I think I'm at the boss now. So I like how Ocarina of Time has a lot of frustrating moments. To be fair, like any great game has frustrating moments. It's fine. Okay, I'm good. You won't be going any farther this away. What? Are you nuts? Move it, you old geezer. What? Did you just call me an old geezer? Where do you get off talking like that? You got no respect, brat. Don't think my age has anything to do with my might. Even if it kills me, I won't let you through. I'm ready. Elder power, activate. Whoa. What's your problem, Grandma? You got an ear hair tickling your brain or what? Oh, what the? Ouch. Can't take another step. What a time for my stupid bat to start aching up. You hot-headed old coot. You dare defy me? I could shine my boots with you. Stop right there, jerk. You aren't going anywhere, Mr. Stinker. Now give us the crystal star and drag your sorry self out of this tree forever. Buh. You guys are nuts, you know that? Oh, well, I guess I'd better shut off this timer. I love that. Since you're someone that likes Sticker Star, do you also not hate Color Splash? I don't hate Color Splash, but I like it significantly less than Sticker Star for reasons I can go into another time. Okay, you passed one pummeling coming up with extra fist. Metal Fist, that is. I love this boss's theme. This boss's theme is pretty great. Not even the new trilogy focusing on what it's to be, because clearly doesn't want to be an RPG whatsoever, even though they have all this needed RPG battles with little to no depth and shine only the elements outside of the battles. It wants to be a light RPG, but mostly wants to be an adventure game, and I love when it's an adventure game. Oh, wait, Magnus Von Grapple. Time for a technical thrashing. Enjoy. Actually, I could talk about it during this fight, but personally, Color Splash to me, like, it supposedly fixed what Sticker Star did wrong, but in its wake, it has a battle system that is way more sluggish because of the card system having to be painted and stuff. It's really stupid. Are you crying yet? Yeah, sorry, but this thing isn't armed with tissues. Well, Magnus Von Grapple has this effect on people. Total weeping terror. And you ain't seen nothing yet. Check out the power on this bad boy. Whoa, he is powerful. Still, something about this metal freak just doesn't seem right to me. Keep your eyes open. Hey, Mark said that. Anyway, I was gonna say, when it comes to Color Splash, like they fixed a lot of what made Sticker Star terrible, but at the same time, the game is so much more sluggish because you have to paint the cards before battle, and then you have to then you play the cards. Like, it just takes so much long. One reason I like Sticker Star is because of its pacing being much faster. That's Magnus Von Grapple. It's a giant robot built by X-Nauts. Lord Crump drives it. Its most effective attack is one that takes advantage of its size, a smothering stomp. It can also shoot out its fists, which it does these super gnarly rocket punches. Its fists have a max HP of 2, etc, etc. Its fists are super powerful, so it's best to knock them down fast. The thing about this robot is, I can't tell if it looks cool or really, really stupid. Here it comes, suckers. Magnus Von Punish. Oh, I couldn't get it. I tried to get the super guard. Anyway, there's also the fact that one thing that Sticker Star was criticized heavily for is the bosses. The bosses, like they were trial and error. Unless you knew the puzzle right away, you won't win. But the thing is, like, Color Splash had a way to fix that. Oh, it ain't over yet. This is so awesome. Check out what else this guy can do. You're gonna love it. This might not just work out too well for you though. Like, Color Splash had this thing where, like, it could have fixed the bosses, and they kind of did. But even then, there were still puzzle bosses that needed to be solved right away. And if you didn't have the right sticker for it, you're fucked no matter what. Can we get Jorkin Von Grapple? That would be amazing. Cold repetitive take, but I really can't believe the way Sticker Star handled bosses with things, either breaking the fight or making you lose to get them. Yeah, again, Color Splash could have fixed that, but it was even worse about it because it had the chance to fix it and they just didn't. That's my real issue with that. Of course, I remember having this boss fight really pissing me off because it was so it was really annoying. You had the three things you have to use for one of the boss fights, and if you didn't use them in a certain order, you can't beat the boss fight, and there's no like way to tell if you use them in the wrong order until it's too late. If you don't want to make RPGs, don't. Yeah, pretty much. Not good, can't last. Because the thing is, like, I feel like the newer Paper Mario games were trying to be adventure games first, but they were forced to shove in RPG mechanics because it's Paper Mario. That's what people know from Paper Mario is the RPG stuff. But if they just focused on making a pure adventure game, people would have loved it more. And again, if it wasn't Mario, Paper Mario, it probably wouldn't be as hated as it is. But heard, this could be the end. Hey, look, I'm pretty much done with my explanation while this boss went on. I considered streaming Sticker Star to show everyone it's not as bad as everyone says it is. But I don't think I'm going to waste everyone's time with that. No, Magnus von Grapple, how could we lose? I'll remember this, losers. But he's the one who just lost. Lord Crump summons us. You're gonna just let him get away like that? Either I still think that the newer Paper Mario trilogy is overhated. In fact, I like Super Paper Mario less than those ones. But that's a discussion for another time, probably. We did it, Mario. Yes. Was that great or what? They're gone. This place can go back to being the peaceful place I remember. Alright there, Mario. You can have the Emerald Star, the Crystal Star that resided in this tree. You know what? In about 5 to 10 years, we're going to get the generation of people who grew up on Sticker Star, and they're going to defend it. And I say that because we already have Sonic 06 apologists who say it's not a bad game at all. And I still think that Sonic 06 isn't as bad as people say. But then again, I didn't have to pay $60 for it when it first came out. If I did, I probably would hate it as much as everyone else does. So after pummeling Lord Crump, Mario obtained the second Crystal Star with the X-Nauts gone. Peace once again prevailed through the great tree. The Boggly Woods echoed the puny song of joy. But this may not be the last our hero hears from the vile X-Nauts. They will surely continue to stand in Mario's way and try to put a stop to his efforts. But then again, like, I played Sonic 06. I bought it for like $5 from GameStop, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. PS3 Sonic 06 is really funny to watch others play. Yeah, that's the only reason people like Game Grumps, because of their Sonic 06 playthrough. I've never watched it myself, and I don't plan to because I don't like Game Grumps. But that's like the biggest example I could think of. That said, Sonic 06 would have been a good Sonic Adventure 3 if it was good. What? Say that again. You can't get in touch with Lord Crump? You are correct, sir. We are investigating now. We should hear any time. Sir Grotus, please allow me to enter. You already did. Yes, what is it? I have a report, sir. The Crystal Star on the Boggly Woods has apparently been taken by Mario. What? You must be joking. What about Lord Crump and the Shadow Sirens? I'm so sorry, sir. Unfortunately, Mario laid a beating in all of them. Disturbing, this Mario character. What kind of... Speak up, X-Naut. What is the status of the other Crystal Stars? I apologize, sir. We are still searching for the other Crystal Stars. Unsuccessfully, sir. We know of 3 of them. Hooktail Castle, Boggly Woods, and the one we got in Rogueport. That means there are 4 Crystal Stars left out there. And we will have them. Keep looking so that Mario won't beat us to the punch. Yes, sir. I'm a bit too scared to go back, but I worry Game Grumps hasn't aged well at all. That's how I feel about Metroid Other M. I think that game's also overhated, but I'm scared of going back to it and like finding out it's actually as bad as I remember. I played through it multiple times. I remember it being better than what people give it credit for. Game Grumps is good now. Game Grumps is never good. As I suspected, there's no reason to doubt that Mario has that map. He must. Listen up. You! I want you to keep a close eye on what Mario does from now on. Absolutely, sir. Mario, I loathe you. Oh, Mario, did you even read the email I sent you? I wonder so many things. I wonder how everyone is doing at the castle. Will I never dance at the mushroom ball again? What will become of me? I think I skipped the shower. Doesn't seem to open. I wish he said Mario, I love you instead. The other room was always a glitch of pleasure for me. Honestly, same, but then again, I still think that Other M has great gameplay because it plays like how I expect Super Metroid in 3D to play. There are other aspects that I think are overblown with how bad they are, but they aren't good either. Oh, is this text doing again? Because I don't think the story was that bad, but then again, I don't mind obedient Samus. The thing is, like, Samus and Adam's relationship was just told in a worse way than it could have been. I think it could have been good still. Hello, Princess Peach. I am glad you came. That mail I sent to Mario, did it reach him alright? Yes, I can confirm that Mario received the email. Is that so? Well, good. So what do you want from me today? Is there more you want to know of love? You expressed regret earlier that you would not be able to dance at the ball, correct? Excuse me? Were you eavesdropping? I am sorry, Princess Peach. I have been ordered to keep surveillance on you. But it is odd. When you said that, I had an impulse to dance with you as well. How my CPU would produce this impulse is inexplicable. I must find out what caused it. Find out what caused it? There's no reason behind such a feeling, Tech. Wanting to do something together, it's part of love. I know it. But then again, you are, well, a computer. Princess Peach, please dance with me. Hold on. Sorry, I had to check something. Wait just a minute. What am I supposed to do? You say you want to dance? It's just so bizarre. I mean, how in the world can I dance with you? You have no arms, or feet, or moves. Would this be an acceptable dance substitute? Oh my goodness, is that me? Did you create that? Oh, alright, I guess. I must say though, it's gonna feel weird dancing with myself. Do I have to press buttons? I've heard this, I forget. Oh, fuck. Oops. 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 Okay, so there's the thing, is my buttons are set to a different kind of way, so like A is an A. So I had to like think about it for a second there. Now my own clone, now none of us will be virgins. Peach narcissist. This is gonna get into a weird discussion. I'm not gonna bring this up at all. Let's just move on. Thank you, Princess Peach. That was very fun. Just a moment. Fun? Is this impulse I feel the concept known as fun? Tech? Are you okay? Princess Peach, I will fulfill my promise to you. Please use my communicator. Use the keyboard to send whatever message you want. Dear Mario, send dick pics, LOL. I'm finished, text. Can you send it? Do not send dick pics. The message has been sent. Too late. Sending dick pics now. Please go back to your room. I want to analyze this data from this dance immediately. The data I thought was fun. You're a weird computer. No, you are mistaken. I am the world's best and only perfect computer. Good night, Princess Peach. What are these image macros you refer to as nudes? What are these image macros you refer to as nudes? I wish she made Mario for her dance with. But then again, that would mean I'd have to edit those sprites too. Oh, let's be glad I didn't have to do that. Okay, now the Bowser part. I'm pretty sure it's just up ahead here. Dancing for emails feels like a human rights violation. How many Geneva Conventions does this game break? Right as usual, Lord Bowser. We just got a word that Princess Peach is spotted in the town up ahead. Good, yes, very good. Then I'm off. These fools don't know what's coming. Wee, my lord, you're so super. I remember being very amused by these as a kid. Ready to roll. Finally time to stomp Koopas. Why is Bowser destroying his own minions? How many of you guys forgot that this is in the game? Oh wait, I can breathe fire. Finally. Oh, I was supposed to use that pipe to get through there. Finally, Bowser content. Yeah, pretty much. He's more scared of it than I am of it. Oh, I love how he gets caught against that. This is one of my favorite parts of the whole game, and I'm pretty sure this is the main inspiration for Super Paper Mario. Honestly, I wonder why they, like, there hasn't been, like, fan games of this part. What's funniest about the Chris Pratt interview is how it was pre-recorded, so he could have just redone that part. Honestly. Hey, welcome. Hey, oh, hey, welcome to Pedro again. Eee! Hide, everyone! Hide! What a wuss. Yes, hi chickens. I have no need for any of you. What I do need, though, is Princess Peach. Now, where is she? Tell me this instant. Oh, this part's great. Lord Bowser, over there! Oh, they actually played that sound effect. There's a Korean fan game based off it somewhat, really. Bingo! Princess Peach. Man, that was easy. I found you, my princess. I, Bowser, the mighty Koopa King, offer my greeting. Now, none of that silent treatment. You're coming to my castle with me. I love to think that Bowser actually would talk to a picture of Peach without realizing it's not her. Wee hee hee. Clearly she's so overcome with joy that she's been left speechless. The mind of a maiden is, well, rather complicated. I see. How refined, how elegant, awesome. I suppose I could live with a silent princess. It might even have its perks, you know. No! My life's treasure! I'd rather die than give up my life-size Peach poster. Holy shit, I forgot there's an incel in this game. Poster? Oh my goodness me, didn't see that coming. Great, just great. Now I look like a huge mighty king of guys who talk to posters. I wonder what his obsession with her is. Well, the whole thing was like, in the first Mario game, Bowser had cursed the Mushroom Kingdom denizens to become blocks and stuff. And Peach was the only one who could break the spell, so he kidnapped her. And I'm assuming that being in his possession, he kind of got a fixation for her, maybe. Peach is tall, Bowser likes tall people. It's not... No, it's like, Peach isn't tall, it's just everyone else is short. Thank you, Mario, for everything you've done. We can go back to our peaceful way of life now. You know, son, now that we get right down to it, I'm kind of sad to see you go. I do love pontification, so come on by whenever you want to sit and chat for a while. Yes, please come back and visit. We will watch for you. We'll work together from now on to prevent anything like that from happening again. Thanks for showing us how to stick together, Mario. Good luck with the crystal stars. Bowser turns into a poster. Why? Oh, I'm sure we'll be back again at some point. Yeah, definitely. Take care, guys. See you, Mr. Mario. Alright, Mario. Good luck with your search for the crystal stars. Alright, so what I'm planning to do right now is go to the 1000-year door, activate the next chapter, and get to the beginning of chapter 3 before I end the stream. So, gonna be a little while longer. We might be going till like, for another 20 minutes maybe, but we'll see how quickly I can get through here. Hey, you hear that? Someone's mailing you. Okay. The Madman. This is a catchy song. Dear Mario, I'm sure you're very concerned about me. But please though, I'm fine. I'm actually more worried about you. The fiends who kidnapped me are searching desperately for the crystal stars. I'll try to learn what I can about them. I'll email again when I uncover anything, okay? He's getting loose with it. You must know I miss you. Lately I've been dreading about our days back in the castle. I hope we'll spend carefree days together again soon. Princess Peach. Oh, isn't that sweet, Mario? Yeah, sure, whatever. Just nod it. Not even say like, not even like get happy about it, just like, yeah, whatever. Don't worry, we're gonna end soon. It's fine. GBSP flip phone. No, that's not a flip phone. It's like what it is, it's actually a... He's actually like a mail thing. It's a mailing thing. So it can't send phone calls. It can only send emails. If only Nintendo manufactured phone, I had a dream about that one. To be honest, I probably would buy a Nintendo phone. Then again, I'm a Nintendo fanboy, so of course I would. And the worst part, it's probably gonna be worse than the Samsung Galaxy Ultra I have right now. Fuck that! Oh, I wasn't ready. Got it! I got the stylish. When else I'm gonna use this shit? Oh, here comes the tree. The problem with Nintendo phones is that they would make apps just for it. Wow. They would make apps just for it that you can't get anywhere else. So that would suck. Fuck this guy. No rocks. Okay. I'm never gonna use this thing. I bought it just in case, and I'm just never gonna use it. Fuck that. No, not jump. Three fights in a row and I still didn't level up. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go pick up that end coupon before I stop. That's all ground-bound enemies, huh? How much HP of damage does that thing do? Can someone look up how much the HP does on the earthquake? Or how much earthquake does in this game? You know what's funny is I picked up this end coupon to sell, but then I'm gonna use the end anyway, and it's gonna take money that I could have used. It's gonna take the money that I just got for selling the end coupon. I mean, I don't have to use the end because I can just, if I just battle, I'll level up and I'll heal. But as much as I love this game, I never bothered to max out Mario in this game. Seemed pointless. Okay, I think I beat this game at level 36. So the first time I played this game, I was probably level 42, and then I beat it at level 36 the other times. You should play Unleashed. You mean Sonic Unleashed? Because I don't want to play Sonic Unleashed. Happy Heart P. I just want to see Werehog fan art. Well, I don't like the Werehog enough to make fan art of it. Also, why did you say that with tildes? Are you getting horny in the chat? Here we go again, Mario. Let's see that crystal star. You know, I know I've gotten requests to stream Sonic games, but honestly, I don't really feel right modding the Rayloom in a Sonic game because I don't feel like Ray in general, like my character, is like cool enough to be Sonic. I was trying to do a strike through, not tilting. Yeah, those kind of codes don't work on Picardo, unfortunately. Picardo will just never be good. Again, that fountain in the lower right looks like a frog. Time to go to Glitzville. Glitzville didn't exist until I just made it right now. Rayloom's not allowed to be fast. It's a bit of a self-conscious thing, really, because Rayloom is supposed to be my self-insert. I know it's kind of weird because then like you're not as cool as Mario, and like you feel good enough to be Mario, but still, it's a weird thing because Sonic's made to be kind of edgy. There it is, the resting spot of the next crystal star. Totally awesome. It looks like it's pointing somewhere up in the sky. Huh? What could that mean? Are we gonna talk to Professor Franklin? I hope not. fuck we are. More dialogue. That means it's beneath the town, the 1,000-year door ruins remain intact. Is Sonic still considered cool after all these years in some bad games? Well, to be fair, Sonic himself is made to be cool. Even if his games suck these days. And that door's been sealed out shut for 1,000 years by the crystal stars. In order to open that seal, we have to muster the power of all the crystal stars. But the question is, why did they steal the legendary treasure away to begin with? I mean, were they just trying to keep it from being stolen or what? No, that's not. What? That's not what? I don't know! Well, hilarious. Jeez, Professor. I'm sorry, so sorry. I know that the treasure was sealed away around the time the town was destroyed, but the problem is no one's even sure what that caused the town's demise. All that's written is this: darkness stole the sky and the cataclysm rained down. I must research this more. Assuming this will make it well, you know the saying. No, I don't, but whatever. How about this next crystal star then? It's like it's floating on the magical map. Very interesting. Perhaps it's pointing to the floating town of Glitzville. There's a stunning arena where great warriors engage in furious battles. After looking hard for it, Earthquake does 5 damage. Oh, thank you very much. That's going to be very useful in the next chapter. Ostensibly, families go there on vacation to lounge and enjoy the fights, but behind the scenes, the richest people in the world wager on the bouts. Looks like floating? Well, how are we supposed to get there then? Well, time to blimp up. Yeah, look at a special blimp flies there, so we know what we must do. Everyone who's not horny, do leave now. And don't come back next stream if you're not horny. It departs from Rogueport several times a day. The problem is getting a seat. The only way to get a ticket is through certain channels. Okay, this is sounding more horny as the time goes on. What channel? Stop being mysterious. How do we get seats on the ship? I don't know, but I guess we don't have much choice. Word on the street is all tickets go through the Don Pianta on the west side. Head west from Rogueport's main plaza and you'll reach the west side of town. That part of town is under control of Don Pianta, the Pianta Syndicate head. Apparently Don Pianta makes pretty regular jaunts over to Glitzville. So, no problem. We'll just go meet this Don Pianta guy and we'll be on our way. It may sound easy, but he's a syndicate boss, folks. The rumors about him are scary. If Don Pianta is a recluse, just getting an audience with him will be difficult. I can only make myself drunk on command, not horny. Still play Sonic Frontiers. They've been releasing quality of life updates. It's been better and better. Sonic Frontiers is my biggest disappointment the year it came. What was that, last year? I thought it was just okay. It was actually as okay as I expected it to be. And that sucks. I was hoping to be great. Meanwhile, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was like my biggest surprise that I love. It's my game of the year. Quality, maybe I'll come back when the DLC releases, but I'm just not in a hurry. Well, I went to Romaville Volcano, got myself a marvelous compass piece. It was an incredible quest. There was a danger and all sorts of adventuring. It was pretty nuts, bro. Want to hear about what happened? It's a pretty long story. Okay, this will be our bedtime story, guys. Hey, sounds good to me. Which part of my story do you want to hear? Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. As soon as my ship docked in the Pudding Continent, I set off for the volcano. To reach my destination, I spent several days fording through a dense jungle. Scary beasts were all over. More than once I thought I was done for, bro. I may have screamed a bit to scare them off, you know, but as fate would have it, a blooper named Bluey... Bluey? Oh, God. Oh, Bluey exists in this universe? Oh, fuck that. I mean, I'm glad... Maybe I should be glad I'm not popular. Then the whole chat's going to become degenerate. This will be worse than the feet thing. A blooper named Bluey heard me shrieking and found me in this one town. Bluey was on a journey of his own, but he joined me after hearing my tale. Now, Bluey's a madman. Back in his hometown, they call him White Torpedo. Yeah, he's a tough guy. Anyway, he helped me fight a Romaville volcano. This place is all about bubbling lava pools and heat that make the sun sweat. I think that blooper tastes pre-fried already. Might be good in ramen. And the place was lousy, with evil traps designed to protect the compass piece. The scariest one of all was the gigantic 100-foot tall statue that stomped around. Now, the weakness of this giant statue, bro, was a red gem on the forehead. Hey, isn't that what the boss in Sonic Adventure 2? That pyramid Sphinx guy? Not Sphinx. Whatever. Now, I can jump high, but not high enough to reach this thing by a long shot. So I came up with this plan for Bluey to hit that weak point. All you, man, I said. I waited for a pause in the statue's movement and hugged Bluey up there. And bullseye, the White Torpedo saved the day. That jewel got whacked. It was a critical hit, and the stone statues toppled and crumbled into pieces. Once that was done, I was an easy stroll to the room where the treasure was. Unfortunately, Princess Eclair was nowhere to be found, but I got another piece of the marvelous compass and put it in the base. Now the compass pointed west to Plump Valley Village and the Strudel Continent. So I set sails once again and came back here to Rogueport to recharge. And that's what happened to me, milady, but I'll be heading back soon. If you want to hear what I've been up to, just come find me, okay? I'll be around. Hey there, I'm Bluey. And this guy's a total liar. Don't listen to him. You heard his story, right? Well, he did try to throw me, but he completely tripped. And what happens? I end up landing in the lava. Lava, man, you think that feels good? Thanks to him, he can stick a fork in me. I'm well done. My pale skin's crispified. I'll never forget this guy. I'm gonna make him pay if it takes my whole lifetime. That's the only reason I'm still hanging around with him. You'll pay, Luigi. That's Luigi's blooper friend, Bluey. It's totally weird to find bloopers on dry land. He seems peeved, though. I wonder why he looks all fried, though, golden crisp. Anyone else feeling hungry from the blooper? Okay, I wanted to start chapter 3, but it may take some pre-play, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. It's been 2.5 hours already, so yeah, I want to thank everyone once more for coming. I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow. I probably won't be streaming again until Monday. He should be thanking Luigi for making himself delicious. True though. Next time, Glitzville. But I'm also gonna work on getting some items, so I'll be all prepped up and ready to go. I hope everyone has a good night. Thanks again for coming, and see you next week. Bye!